Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt, now in year number 6.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw here.
That's caught. It's Josh Downs.
A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
That's good for Melbourne. First down.
Now back to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Barnett. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product.
Nice little juke, and he works free. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 31 yards there and a first down.
Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Barnett. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And it is caught. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of down.
Touchdown! A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Condors get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. He finds his man complete. It's Castillo. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Well,
see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Now Barkley. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Here's Barkley. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. And they'll send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is fielded at the 27. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jahmyr Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock. But barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Another run for Gibbs here. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. This offense, #1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and their run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding. Offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Barnett. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he gets the first down. Trying to build on that opening drive touchdown, but the drive stalls out. And then you get the missed field goal here, so they wind up with nothing to show from drive number 2.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Complete. Richardson has it. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Holding. Offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Back to throw. Barkley. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. But you look at this defense. They enter play one from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
To throw on 3rd down, Barkley. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll run on 1st down. Dodson. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4.
Holding. Offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 14-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Barkley. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Portland football here, ready to begin the 2nd quarter. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the incompletion there, so that breaks a string of 5 straight hookups. It also leads to a 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
Pushing his way through. A dangerous return man showing it here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. Jameer Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense.
And now off to the races down the right side. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards, the final tally. On play action, they'll throw. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. From a yard out. And they're able to add on to their advantage. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Portland's offense now about set to take over. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Barkley. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st down, Dodson. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off play action. Barkley. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Barkley. He finds his man. Complete. That's Richardson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. Barkley. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Off the play fake. Barkley. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the 1st.
1st down, Pioneers.
On 1st down, Barkley. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Castillo. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
At the 15-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Barkley. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down. Here's a give up the middle. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Back to throw. Barkley. And it's caught. Touchdown. Marvin Mims. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Pioneers have cut it back within a score. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Melbourne ready to go again on offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
This is taken at the 23. And call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They came out not so hot. The first quarter, they were sputtering a little bit, but they seem to have stayed the course and really righted the ship here in the second.
Let's face it, all the preparation that goes into getting ready for a game, all the scouting reports, the practice, the repetition, sometimes you get a little bit of a lull to start things off. Maybe you get a little flat, but if you put in that time, you put in that effort, it can come back to you, and that's what we're seeing so far.
Now can they keep that momentum going? And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Barkley. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. On 1st and 10, Barkley. And his throw is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Barkley. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Back to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Barkley. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Up the middle they go. Dodson. And he he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Looking to throw. Barkley. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. That's second down.
It's now second and 10.
To throw again. Barkley. Over the middle, complete. That's Richardson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a first down.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Operating from the gun, Barkley. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Throwing again, Barkley. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're taking a stand right here, right now. But it is third and 10. They've got to get after him.
And they're going to get it. They bring it down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Barnett. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Throw left side, complete. That's Gibbs. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to blanket those receivers on third down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just loft one toward the bench. Not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a one-point game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We'll begin far, far away out in East Asia and the capital city of Tokyo, Japan. And that game tied at 7 in the second quarter. We'll stay in the NFC North as we head over to Minneapolis to check on the Vikings at home in U.S. Bank Stadium. And as you see, they were losers earlier this afternoon. Jackson Smith-Njigba leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Bryce Young has thrown a touchdown pass.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. A one-point game through 2 quarters as we get rolling here in the second half. This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Barkley quickly into the hands of Mims. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And from the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Off-play action. Barkley. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Back to throw. Barkley. Incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
To throw again on 2nd down. Barkley. He's got his tight end over the middle. T.J. Hockenson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Barkley. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
That is caught at the 7. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Give him 32 on the play.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Pioneers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. They'll try and throw for it. It's caught at the 1. And he will find the end zone here. And the lead moves up to 7. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury. And we'll be back in a moment. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Counter play. Here's Gibbs. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. 62 yards rushing for him down to this point from the 41. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Gibbs.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
It's a gain of just a couple there, but it's enough to get him the first.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Jamin Davis there to bring him down. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
They're going to look to throw.
Connecting over the middle with Downs.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call.
Touchdown! A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Condors are an extra point away from evening this one up. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the 3rd quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Portland's offense now about set to take over. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
On any running play this call, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Taken in at the 22. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47.
Now, Jahmyr Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out.
And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on third down today, they've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw here. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. They'll look to throw here on first down.
And this taken in by Downs.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And that following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Throw out right, pulled in by Downs.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Barnett. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 36 yards.
Talk about a momentum shifter right there. Tie game, 4th quarter. These are the plays that win you games. And now defensively, the question becomes, how do you respond?
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Condors have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This taken in at the goal line. Portland's offense now about set to take over. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
Here's Barkley.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Barkley. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up and then let it go. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I think put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Melbourne ready to go again on offense. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? They've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Read option. This is Gibbs. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
He finds his man, complete. It's Barnett. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 30 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just have receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Hand off now to Gibbs. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 104 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
back to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was a
touchdown. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Condors could be on their way to 7-1 as they add on to their lead.
The defense is going to have to start doing something different because this guy's absolutely carving them up, especially down here in the red zone. He's been one of the top receiving tight ends here in the first half of the season.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Portland's offense now about set to take over. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Throwing on first down. Barkley. Complete. Richardson has it. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Now a 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun. Barkley over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Operating from the gun. Barkley. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he stopped immediately there. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Barkley. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Touchdown! A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Pioneers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Jameer Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out.
He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game.
At the 20-yard line.
On second down, Preston. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
He's got his target. That's complete. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Barnett.
And he is going to have a first down here. And that should be the run that seals a victory.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Melbourne, the victory moves them to 7-1 on the year.
And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Portland, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.